Hi, this is Lucky Robin, and this is update 23 for the French Biointensive Organic Raised Bed Garden. We had a major windstorm come through. The fall winds are starting to get bad, which they do every year here about this time. So we're gonna put plastic sheeting over the hoops on some of this. And there's nothing we can put over the tomatoes. We don't have anything high enough to put over the tomatoes, but we're gonna put plastic sheeting over the bed here with the chard and the cauliflower and the old kale, and we're gonna put it over the peppers because we're trying to keep the peppers going as long as possible. And then we'll put some over here over the kale and lettuce, and there's some broccoli in here too. And then I'll probably put some over the hoops in this one as well. There's not too much in here that won't be harvested in the next couple of days, but I want to keep the lettuce going. And once the broccoli comes out, I want to get some more kohlrabi in and some more radishes in. I do want to get some carrots in. So once I get the carrot seeds planted, we'll put plastic sheeting over this side as well, and then in here, because we can probably get the carrots to, if not mature in time before it gets really cold, we'll at least have them growing and overwinter and probably be ready in February. I don't know, we've not tried the greenhouse scene of the garden to a huge extent before. We just had the little umbrella greenhouses last year and overwintered some chard and kale, but I'm trying to overwinter a lot more this year. I might put one on the herbs too, just to see if I can keep these going. I know that the sage will come back, lavender will come back, parsley will come back, oregano will come back. The thyme may or may not. I had real problems with the thyme this year. I don't like the variety I planted. The chives will definitely come back, and so will the hyssop. This is the celery, and I just gotta shake some of these seeds into a bag, and then I'm gonna pull that out. And the flowers, I think I might take these flowers and just move them over to this bed with the rest of the flowers. We'll see. And I have to cut this vining flower back again because it just keeps sending out runners, and I don't want them to interfere with where I'm going to put the carrots. Alright, so we're still getting a lot of peppers, even though the nights are like 54, 52 last couple of days. Still got a lot of peppers coming, and they're turning colors too. They're not just green ones sitting there. So it's doing pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. The cucumbers, they keep spitting out a cucumber here and there, even though they look like they should be dead. I don't get it. I don't think that I have that much of a green thumb, but obviously nature doesn't agree with me. Chard's doing really well, and you can see right down there I got a purple cauliflower. It's just about ready to be picked, probably in the next day or two. Something's been eating at the chard, but it's getting big enough now that I can start harvesting it and feeding some to the rabbits. So they're going to be really happy with that. Still getting tomatoes, mostly the million pears, but there's lots of black crims still. So they're coming along. Got a couple lilians coming, finally. They just didn't get a lot of sun because the million pears just grew over them. We did get a really cold night, but it didn't drop below 45, but I think that's what did this damage here. Still got stuff coming on the opalka, but yeah, we had a little bit of cold damage here as well. The zucchini has put out fresh leaves, so considering maybe putting a plastic over this half of the bed, or maybe just getting one of the umbrella greenhouses and plopping it over this. I don't know. With the tomatoes there, they just don't get that much sun, and I don't know if it would survive transplant shock if I tried to move it. Windstorm took this tomato plant completely down. It's halfway uprooted the broccoli as well. Not broccoli, Brussels sprouts. It's partially uprooted the Brussels sprouts as well. Oh my goodness, you guys are so noisy. And it brought down the cosmos, but the petal's still standing. And there's a lot more seeds now that I can cut. And those are what I put in my sausage, or some of what I put in my sausage. So stuff's doing pretty well. I did get my first kohlrabi of this batch this week, and those tall ones actually did turn out to be broccoli. I harvested them, and you can see that there's some side shoots coming, so I didn't pull these two out. I did pull the other one out because it didn't have any side shoots. It's really doing really well. And then again, there are some side shoots coming on a couple of the broccoli that I harvested over here. So I'm just going to leave that a little bit longer and see what it produces. The side shoots won't be as big as the middle heads, but we'll get something maybe that big around. So not much, but you know, fresh broccoli straight out of the garden is so good. I don't really care if it's not that much. It's still something. Right, so the yarrow and the echinacea and the calendula and the geranium and the heliotrope are still trekking along, and the senecio is coming back. I know it's probably not gonna, well, actually, you know what? Maybe it will flower again. There's a couple buds, especially if I get the row cover over this. And of course the sorrel. This is amazing. The sorrel is now 2 full years old, and it is just doing really well. I mean, it's survived 2 winters, 2 summers. We're going into the 3rd winter with this. It's been transplanted twice. It is just doing an amazing job. And it doesn't taste bitter. It doesn't get too hot. It doesn't spice out too much. It's just really good. Great replacement for spinach, which can't handle heat, can't handle frost, can't handle anything. Alright, well, I guess that's pretty much the update. Now I need to get to putting the plastic over the hoops.